Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to crochet this reusable market bag. Very environmental friendly. It's very easy to make and very simple. The finished product measures 13 inches by 13 inches, but you can easily adjust to any size you want. Materials we need are cotton yarns. If you do not have cotton yarns, you can use any types of yarn you have. A pair of scissors, 5mm hook, yarn needle, and I forgot to include stitch markers. I love to use bobby pins as stitch markers, but you can use anything that you can find in the house. Before we begin, here's my lovely crochet ring, and I highly recommend it if you crochet a lot. The link is in the description box, so make sure to check it out. For this pattern, I'm using 2 strings of yarns because the yarn I'm using is the #1 super fun yarn. So let's begin by making a slip knot. Once you have the slip knot, insert the hook and make sure the loop is not too loose. We are going to chain 53. So yarn over, pull through, that's 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. And I'll meet you at the end of the chain of 53. Once you have a chain of 53 or any odd numbers, we are going to begin round 1. Start on the second chain from hook 1, 2, this one here. Insert your hook. I usually like to insert into 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through. With 2 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. This is a single crochet. And again on the next chain. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And again on the next chain. That 3, 4, 5. We are placing a single crochet into every chain. By the end of the round, there will be 52 single crochet stitches, and I'll meet you on round 2. To begin round 2, 1 chain, turn. On the first stitch, that's this one here, place a single crochet. Make sure to insert into 2 loops. Place a single crochet into the next stitch. And place a single crochet into every stitch. By the end of the round, you still have the same number of stitches as last round, 52 stitches. And I'll meet you on round 3. To begin round 3, 1 chain and turn. This is the repeat of last round. Place a single crochet into every stitch. By the end of the round, you still have the same number of stitches, 52 stitches. We're going to repeat this for a total of 10 rows of single crochet. If you're making a different size from mine, make sure your foundation chain ends on an odd number so that you will have an even number of stitches, and that you are also making an even number of single crochet rows. And I'll meet you at the end of round 10. So I completed 10 rows of single crochet stitches. This is the base, and we're going to start on the sides. We're going to crochet along from this point to this point. In order to do that, in the same stitch, we're going to place one more single crochet. This is the first stitch of the 10 stitches we're going to place along the side here. We're placing 10 stitches on the side because we're 10 rows of single crochet. So place 1 single crochet per row. The 10th stitch, we're going to place it on the first stitch of the foundation chain. Now we're going to crochet along this side, 52 stitches. So in the same stitch, place 1 more single crochet stitch, and this counts as your first stitch of the 52 stitches. And I meet you at this point. So round 10 started from here and worked along all sides and ended right here. Total of 124 stitches. To begin the next round, slip stitch into the first stitch. One chain. Place 1 single crochet into every stitch all around. By the end of the round, you will have 124 stitches. Repeat this for a total of 5 rows or more if you want. After 5 rows of single crochet all around, slip stitch into first stitch. And 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. This counts as a double crochet stitch. And we're going to add 1 more chain. So a total of 4 chains. Skip the next stitch, double crochet into next, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and 1 chain. Skip 1, double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and 1 chain. Skip 1 and double crochet. I apologize for going too fast on the double crochet stitch. Sometimes I get too excited and I forget to look at the camera. But basically this is the repeat for this round. And I meet you at the end of the round. At the end of the round, on the 4 chains, count to the 3rd chain, slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And slip stitch into this chain space. And then 1, 2, 3 chains. This one counts as a double crochet stitch and plus 1 more chain. So we're going to skip this double crochet stitch and double crochet into the chain space here. And 1 chain, skip the double crochet into a chain space. And 1 chain, skip, double crochet, 1 chain, and that's the repeat. So you're going to repeat this round for as many times as you like. So with the green color, I crochet for about like 7.5 inches, and now I'm going to change color. To change color, I join the round, slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and 1 chain. and I cut yarn. With my yellow color, I insert the yarn into the chain space and tie a knot. Insert hook, pull through, and 4 chains. Skip double crochet stitch, double crochet into the chain space. One chain. So repeat the pattern until you reach 12 inches tall. Now my bag is 12 inches tall. To join the round, slip stitch into a third chain. That's this one here. One chain. In the same space, single crochet. Then in this chain space, single crochet. Single crochet into this double crochet stitch. Single crochet into the chain space. Single crochet all around for a total of 5 rows, and I meet you after 5 rows. So I did 5 rows of single crochet, and to join the round, I cut yarn. I use my yarn needle, insert into the first stitch, and out from the top of the last stitch. And this will give me a nice finished looking. And now weave in the yarn. The bag is almost done. It's time to work on the handles. As you can see, I have everything laid out. The way how I calculate is to find the 2 midpoints first. There's a total of 124 stitches. Divide by 2, it gives me 62 stitches. So 62 stitches from this point to this point. From this point to the white marker is 17 stitches. And then from this point to this point is 5 stitches. Because I want the handle to be about like 1 inch. And then from here to this point is about 5 inches. To begin the handle, remove the wet marker, insert your hook, and pull through yarn. Tie a knot. From here, make a chain of 85, which is about 18 inches long, or longer if you want. Once you have the chain made, remove the wet marker, slip stitch into where the wet marker was. One chain. I also place a single crochet into the same stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch. And one chain. Then turn. Single crochet into the same stitch. And single crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to single crochet along the chain. I'm going to single crochet into the little bumps on the back of the chain, which is like this one over here. Place a single crochet into the little bumps along the chain, and I'll meet you at the end of the chain. On the other end of the chain, I place a single crochet into the seam stitch of where the wet marker was. Then I slip stitch into the next stitch, and one chain, then turn, place a single crochet into the same stitch, and now place a single crochet into every stitch. Repeat this for a total of 5 times. After 5 rows of single crochet, slip stitch, one chain, cut yarn and weave in the tails. Repeat on the other side. Now you have made yourself an environmental friendly market bag. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please comment below to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.